What's up, YouTube? What's up? We are in here with the rest of the gang. Good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. We're glad you are here with us in Pip Getterz. We're looking at some good trades that we were taking. We are in the Zoom actually. I got Kale in here, BJ's in here, Raphael's in here, Marvin's in here, the whole gang's in here. Not the whole gang. Some people on the way. I mean gang in a good way. Okay. But we're here, okay, and we're looking at some trades. Kale actually we're looking at this trade. Actually, Kale took, he got in beautiful. It's like when you show somebody how to do something and they do it exactly how you would have done it. It almost brings tears to your eyes. So that was a beautiful thing. Good shot on that, Kale. We also had some trades earlier this week. If some of you guys or gals were watching any of our lives, we were looking at this U.S. yen short. I think Raphael was in here with us. I think BJ was in here one morning with us. I'm not sure. But if you're watching any of our videos in the last few days, you know we've been waiting for this U.S. yen short. And what do you know? It finally hit. Patience. Remember I was talking about ignoring all of this and waiting for that. And it's worth it. Catch you again. 3 of these a week. You'll be fine. 4 of those a week, you'll be all right. Again, pound, what was it? Pound New Zealand? Yes, pound New Zealand. Drop base rally by Kale. Good job. I personally took the euro. Forgot which euro I took. I took the euro New Zealand long. I'm still currently in this. This is the zone I actually drew. Rally base rally right here, but I actually missed it because it was 3:30 in the morning, but I woke up at about 5, 6 this morning and I drew this thing right here, people. It's a drop base rally right here. So I took this whole area this morning. Really, it's the 500 area. I got in right below 500. So I took this morning and had to weather the storm. I sat through all of this, then this, took profits, then this happened, and I stayed with it. Still in this trade. I do want to get maybe 100 out of it, hopefully. But we on target 2 now. I will post this trade. Probably tomorrow morning, I'll post the results of this trade. But this morning caught this off of this zone. We did draw this zone in the previous video, though. If you look at our previous video, we did draw this zone. I just missed it. But when I woke up, I saw that it had left. And I just took a shot right here in this zone this morning. Beautiful trade. 50 pips. I did take profits at 50 pips. A little bit above 50 pips, I think I took profit. The first target. Right in this area right here. Somewhere in, yep. Right in here. All right. And held the other half. Still holding the other half. I might even take half of that half off. And then ignore the heck out of it. Take half of this half off and then ignore the trade forever and go look at something else. Because this did grab some. This is what I was looking at, actually. I bought this off the previous day's candle. And I saw that this daily moving average was underneath it. And I saw that the 9 and the 21 still pushing. So when I saw that, I got into this candle. So Sunday, Monday, I'm down here with the quad. And this is when you're waiting, just like you waited for the US yen. I'm down here with it. So I'm here on Sunday, Monday, waiting for this to happen. Or was this Sunday? What? Oh, this happened yesterday. So sitting here, waiting for this to happen after I quadded it last night. Once I saw this wick over wick right here, I was like, it's game time. Then I saw the Friends. I just missed the original entry, but I wasn't going to let it get away. Nope, not when I think you're going to at least right about here. About right. Again, good job, Kale. What about you, Marvin or Raphael? Did y'all take any trades? BJ, I know BJ, you taking a break. I don't know if you got anything recently or not. And if anybody's in the chat,
not this week.
Mark, feel free. Anybody feel free to post any trades that you may have taken. What's this? What was this? This was a short. I think I remember this from yesterday morning. Yeah, let's go through some of these charts from some of the old trades. Just do a little back hash. US yen, we already went over that. I like to look at trades after they happen, just to beautiful trades. Off of this candle, I waited those extra days just for you to come into this candle right here that broke everything to the left. So you waited this day. Oh, your lucky day. Patience. US CAD. I still like this short. I don't think I wanted to go long down here, but it pump faked me. This is what I was waiting for. But I figured it might get there, but it didn't. But you know, you can't win them all. Again, like we say, US Swiss, probably one of the best trades. Gargantuan. Man, I'm about to bring tears to my own eyes with this one. All right, so I quoted this candle. I tell a lot of my students, look for that candle that's telling you, okay, trend's about to change. Before you short it, it's going to give you some type of notification like, okay, we about to drop. This is an inverted something. I forgot what it's called. But when you see this, you go get in this candle. You quad that out. And what I did, after I quadded the whole candle, I went to this candle. Because of this over here, I didn't think that price would get back up here. So it was really just taking a shot at this candle, this 4-hour candle. All of this hovering above it, smash. This is Asia session 2. Sure was my favorite time of the day or night. Still testing it, you know. You can still take trades and demos, still back test, draw. Every trade I draw, I don't take. That would be way too many trades. You know, so I don't take every trade I draw up. But it's always good practice. That's how you get good and develop your eye. Okay, developing your eye for what works, high probability. Trading is like really, you know, from experience of taking trades and then remembering all the outcomes of these trades. Okay, and then you know the probability of a trade working or not because of your experience of outcomes in these specific situations. So what you want is the best situation, and your years of trading should give you what the best situations are, or your best setup situation. What's your favorite pitch? So over time of swinging the bat trading, you should eventually know what your favorite pitch is over time. Previous day's candle off of this high. I didn't look at this last night. The only thing I looked at was that Euro New Zealand, but good trade. Maybe somebody might have caught this morning. Dollar pairs. We'll look at some New Zealand since it's, you know, around that time. It looks like it wants to continue to fall. I hope it does, because that means the Euro New Zealand will keep rising. If anybody has any questions, let me know. Zoom or YouTube. Let me know if you have any questions. New Zealand CAD. We drew a lot of these the other morning. The same thing I did with the US yen. I'm looking at the chart. Looking at the chart. I don't want none of this. I want this. I don't want none of this. I want, just look at the chart. I don't want none of this foolishness. I want this. When you get up here, holler at me. So you basically just taking, let's go back. So you see this over the weekend. Again, that's why I tell you the best work is over the weekend. You get in here and you drop this chart, quad this. You might wait a couple of days. If you're doing your, this is the weekend. This is Friday. This is Sunday. So Sunday, you should be, again, Saturday, Sunday, this should already be done. The zone should be here. This should be done. I even believe that by the time I'm finished drawing up my charts on Sunday, Monday, my Fibonacci's are even gone. I just got zones. I got my zone that's conservative and I got my zone that's aggressive. By Sunday night, that's it. I know whether I'm going long in a certain pair, and I know what zones are going to be my favorite. I already know I'm ignoring all of it. Even though this may have happened on the open on Sunday, so what? I don't care. I know what's finna happen this week. Okay? Beautiful setup. And this was a morning trade too. A lot of these trades happened in the morning. We were sitting right here. Some of y'all are sitting here in YouTube. I mean, that's why I do these lives. A lot of these trades are working in the morning too. New Zealand yen, I think, did the same thing, like clockwork. Is Louis in here? Where's Louis at? Louis, I know you know we've been waiting on this short for forever, since down here. Remember these big zone? Louis not in the building. Is he on the YouTube channel or is he in Zoom? Louis not here. We've been waiting on this zone for forever. I said, wait, ignore all of this. Wait for the top. And this whole scheme of things, even if you just looked at this whole big thing, when you get here, you are currently in this top area. Period. One of the prettiest drop base drops you'll ever see known to mankind. And we drew this in the morning too. A lot of these trades happened this week, this morning. Well, in the morning. I'm getting better at morning trading, I guess. I was telling BJ that earlier today. I was like, I think I like this morning stuff. I'm really a fan of what is the New Zealand, Euro New Zealand doing? Should I take more profits? Because it looks like the New Zealand, Euro Aussie too, folks. I took this the day before, so I'm going to post this tomorrow too. I should have stayed in this. I got out somewhere in here, but I took this trade too. These only 2-3 trades I took this week, really. Euro Swiss worked. This lined up perfectly. I was just following. You got to kind of see it. I drew this again during Asia. So I actually, you can still see the whatchamacallit, Fibonacci on it. What's the Euro New Zealand do? I might have to take profits, y'all. Excuse me for a sec. Let me just take a little bit off before it go crazy. That way I can ignore it and focus on you fine folks. Excuse me, fine people. It's a beautiful thing. Sorry, folks. Anybody got any questions? Anybody want to talk about a trade they might have taken? That way, we can get some experience here, or maybe some questions answered, like why it worked, why it didn't work. I tell a lot of people too, trading is not about just taking trades. Knowing why something worked and why it didn't work is very, very, very important. You can't just take a trade and say, oh, it didn't work. No. You got to realize and do the work. Why didn't it work? Why did it work? And when you find out why it did work, you want to repeat the process again. When you find out why it worked, I need to repeat this again. Yes, you do. All right, I just took a little more off. Now I really don't care about what this trade does at this point. Now I can take my mind off. It's hard for me to focus on walk and chew bubblegum, as my mom would say. All right, now we can go back. Pound yen, one of the best trades this week. This was also in the morning. I don't know, one morning I was in here just going crazy. Pound Swiss too. It was just a good. This was from that Pound Swiss. This is from the morning too. This Pound Swiss that other morning. I don't know if anybody took this, but this worked perfectly too. For a little scalp. See how many pips it went up. If it goes up more than 30 pips, I'm on. 30s and 50 pieces. 50 pieces is, if I can take 250 pieces a day, let me get that. 240 pieces, 250 pieces a day, I'm good. Even one. Catch you one of these in the morning. If you can do this in the morning every day, you ain't got to worry about life ever again. I was looking at this zone. Obviously, it got, yeah. Weekly. Dang, this is when you should, this is when you quadding weeklies now. I don't know if I'm ready to be quadding weeklies, but that is a lot of monies if you can wait to the top of that. That was really awesome. You can't see everything either. Just missed this pound dollar zone, haters. But we had a long off the momentum of this previous candle earlier this week, Monday. You see this previous candle, bullish, broke this supply zone, came in here and did some investigatory. It got all this momentum this way, not this way, this way. And every time frame. So it's going to be hard for price to come back down here. A lot of times we think price going to come all the way back and it doesn't. So how do we get in that? Looking at this supply zone. Okay, people knew that once, if this broke this, it was going to be on and popping. Sometimes you got to sit and watch like a mongoose with a snake, like Ricky Tikki. What's his name? Ricky Tikki Tavi? Patience. Oh, this might even retest this. Let's draw some new zones in a minute. There's just so many trades, morning trades worked. I was really happy about that. What is this? Or what was this? This might have been something that slapped us. Yeah. I think we were waiting right here and it just totally smacked us in the face. Yeah. Well, I don't know if this was a short from here. I think we got stopped out of this one if somebody took it. This did look a little better though. It's that pattern recognition. I just didn't see it. Pound CAD. I don't know if I drew anything on this thing this week. Automatic short though. What's this? The 27? The short right here happened, and then you just, when you do your charts on the weekend, are you going to look at this candle, which did work a little bit, or are you going to look at this one? See how the week before that, you look at the whole candle and catch, but you got to wait 2 days. That's people's problem. I can't do it. Oh, well. I think this might fly up from here. Still in a downtrend though. This is some slickery right here. Are you going to leave from this candle or this, the bottom of this? Let's go do some investigation because it could break this and come down in here into the trend line break. You know, the conservative is down here. But the Wile E. Coyote is like, oh, he's out now. And it could just keep going. It ain't got to come back down here. I would wait, though, for it to come down here. Off of this trend line break. I wouldn't budge till it touches it. You got to come down and hit, player. I don't think it's ready for long yet. We got this candle here. So 4-hour chart. I'm gonna take this off. Leave that down there. You got the bottom of this candle, which is down here. In case price doesn't come. This is for the aggressive person that don't believe price coming back down here, which it doesn't have to. You think price might tap this somewhere in here, retap. What number is this? 750? Yeah, you might believe in the retap, the hammer right here. Price could hammer time and lift off too and not come back down here at all. This should be the fun part of trading, but this is only fun if you do it right and you make money. If you're doing this, you're not making any money, it's not fun. But this is the part of trading where you're playing your favorite music and just, it's like doodling. But you got to be making money though. That's the point. It's not fun if you're not making money, so it's worth it. Louis, you here? You see that US yen short, Louis? Yeah, I know you've been here in the morning looking at these trades like, holy crap. I like YouTube too because y'all forced me to be on my A game with some of these trades. You know, this is live, so you can be human, but you better be banging some of these 100 pip trades. Yeah, this is probably going to come down some more down into here. This looks really good. I would go resize this probably though. See this trend line break? Bang. Patience. What I learned is price gets, when you're looking at the chart and you're like, price ain't going to never get here. And it does, like the yen pairs. It's the CAD yen. Oh, this from the other morning. Crazy. Nobody took none of this from the other morning, huh? And the long too. Just missed us. Nip tucked. It hit twice too. This was the old long, but the CAD yen. This was this weekend. And I drew this for this long this weekend. It hit Sunday night. So you might think, oh, this is not going to get here. It's going to take a while. One candle got you here. If you blink too quick, it got here when you were thinking. Sometime it might take a day or two to get to the zone, and then sometimes price will get to the zone quicker than you could think. So the market opened on Sunday. Boom, bang, we in the game. You like, oh snap, pay attention. So you think, or you sitting here thinking price may not get here. You wait a couple of days and it'll get here. So really it's just looking at the market like, what are you going to do for these 2 days and what are you going to do for these 2 days? Well, that's how I look at Forex sometimes. I know you're going to do one thing for a couple of days and then midweek you're going to do something else. And it's you knowing that you can be patient for this or wait 2 days and wait till the middle of the week for this. You just got to be sitting there with your glove open like a catcher. Look at that. You can't beat that. What? Top of the 4 hour. This was nice too. Crazy. Lower highs, lower highs. We gonna test this high. Well, yeah. But good trade nonetheless. Euro Swiss just never got here. I was hoping and praying it got here. Maybe if you took this whole hammer. It just never got there, but it's all good still. Euro pound. What is this? I don't even remember. Oh, this is the week. This is the work that you do on Sunday and you wait here for this. How many days? This is what I'm saying. So this, like, dang, when is this going to get here? 2 days it got here. Now, look, you get 2 days, 3 days of money. Maybe 3 or 4. But if you sit in that 5-minute chart, guess what you're going through? All of this. Depending on what you're doing. Because I still draw these zones. You know, we just got to be able to separate it. Know when you're going to get 20 pips and know when you're shooting for 50, the bigger picture. Esther, how you doing? Raphael, what short you took? You took the U.S. yen short, Raphael? This Euro Aussie is still going. I should have held on to this. I think I got 75 pips out of this. 100. I don't even remember. Like right here. Somewhere around this base drop, I got nervous. It was morning time or something. I don't know. But yeah, I got nervous. I think we drew this one morning for price to come back. So I took the trade, and then in the morning time, I drew this zone for people that might have wanted to get back in it. I think, when did I draw this? No, this was it. This morning. Yeah, this long right here. I don't know if y'all remember that. I think it was this morning. One of these mornings we drew something. Because it was this zone. I just don't remember. Or maybe I drew it one night and it hit. See, you could be doing this right here during Asia session and you get greedy and jump in the trade and this will happen. Wait, and if it don't come here, so what? Another one will. Another one be here directly. Patience will get you this. They gonna put you through this too. But this was the original entry. Case basically, what did I do Sunday? So basically, like we shorting the top of daily candles for shorts, going along the bottom of daily candles in an uptrend. If I see this, and when you land in here, I'm on it. Same thing here. You gotta wait a few days for that. But look what you get. I still will look at a 5-minute chart, folks. Don't get it twisted. But, you know, I'm trying to give people a bigger vision. What is this? EuroCAD? It just nicked us. I think this was the short off of this high. Did it stop us out? This was the old short. I love this trade right here. This from last week. I think this last week or early this week. This is early this week. This is the trade I saw Sunday. Off of this candle. 13th, 16th. Yeah. So Sunday, I looked at this candle and short off this candle here, which would have been the top of this 4-hour candle with no wick at the back. And then it came up here to the top. Fell. You got to do the chart work. So basically, it was this candle that broke this. So you see this red candle? Broke everything to the left. Broke these lows. And we got a structure here too. So, and some structure here. So, not a bad. Actually, this trade was like 100 pips. Yes, it was. Look at this beautiful drop base. This is what did it. I'm going to start posting some profits too, because I know that's what they want to see on the internet. You hit the target. Oh, Raphael, my bad. You good?
Hello, guys.
Oh, my bad. I forgot you had just got back in the house. I know you be all over the place.
Yes,
busy
sir.
man. Trabajo mucho. Trabajas.
My friend, you got it hustle.
Got to. CAD yen long. Ah, beautiful. This CAD is still. Raphael, we had a few good trades in a few of these mornings that just passed, buddy.
Man, I love that dollar yen.
Did you get in it?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
You know what I'm learning?
Patience.
That patience tastes like money.
Yes. You gotta wait. How many days was that? That was like 3 days of anguishing, pain.
3 days playing with us.
Playing with us. But you see, we kept the zone right there. Don't budge.
Yep.
And look what it did.
Yep.
How many pips did you get?
Not much, like 35.
That's cool as long as you get what you need.
But you know, I'm learning that when you're patient, you can get more than that. Just do your sharp work.
I'm trying to get a lot of people. Look at that. I'm glad I took my little profits. They be hating. Haters. Yeah, patience. See, we got this big wick right here in the top of this daily wick. And it still might keep busting like for days, but as long as it don't come back here, I'm cool. I don't care what you do. It might come back to this 4-hour candle somewhere down in here. Let's look at this candle. Yeah, that was a good trade, Raphael. That US yen long. I mean short. Crazy.
Yep.
Crazy.
Raphael, you like the Ninja Turtle. You like the Raphael Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, he is. He's like Raphael the Ninja Turtle.
Yes, sir.
I like how much you've grown in such a short amount, but you've been a student for a while, so that helps.
Oh, yeah.
When people haven't been students for a while, see, it connects for you because you got chart time. A lot of things too, another thing, a lot of people don't have chart time, chart hours. If you don't have chart hours, you got a lot of chart hours.
Yep.
So it's not going to be hard for you to catch it. You got some chart hours. And that's what helps when people spend time on the chart, because then things start to look familiar. When you haven't seen anything, none of it looks familiar. So chart time is important, people. If you don't have a lot of chart time, get you some. You got to be like a chart. What'd you say?
I said definitely, for sure.
Oh yeah, you gotta be a junkie. You gotta be a fiend. You gotta be looking at charts when you ain't even making no money. You gotta look at charts the week that you're not taking a trade live or even a demo one. You just looking at charts. You gotta be that type of junkie. Like you ain't getting nothing out of it, but back testing and let me see what happens. Like I'm used to drawing zones and not taking the trade. I still do it. Like the US yen, I didn't get in it. But I'm so used to drawing zones and back testing and making sure what I'm doing works that I'm just naturally draw zones. It's just I won't take the zones unless the ones I truly love or truly believe in, I'll take those. And you still can't take all of those because it's still a lot. The yen pairs were beautiful, but I'm over here looking at Euro New Zealand's and Euro Aussies because of this. I'm like, look at this right here. Like oh, you just going to give me this. You can't beat that.
Yeah.
So when you see this on Sunday, you kind of forget about everything else. Even though there's other trades going on, you could focus on this and just put 5 lots on that. And that's why I want to get people. You're looking at all these charts, which is great. But what if you see a chart that has all the proper everything going uptrend, bottom of the daily? We broke this, wick. You see everything, and then you done went to every time frame. And you have enough faith in it, and then you drew it up to a point where I'm not going to lose much. But if this thing hits, I make 2, 3, 4 grand. But if I lose, I might lose. You know we drew it. Come on, bro. This is Pip Getterz. What you think this is?
Yep, we drew it. No, I didn't take it.
But it still helps, because you're practicing your eye. You're practicing what works.
That trains your eye.
Yes, sir.
Yes, definitely. Train your eyes. It's too many trades to take on them. So just train your eyes. Train your
eyes. And that's all I've been trying to do to help people train their eyes and to help them get the process down pat. The thing is getting people to believe that once you get it, money's the last thing you're going to be worried about. So forget about the money and focus on getting it right. Because once you get it right, the money's just going to be here every day like this. Oh, I can just quad this candle and short it. It's not going up. The Swiss was weak. Like this, when you know the Swiss is weak and the yen is beefing up, and then you know what this means, and it broke this, and Numbers are here. It makes this a lot easier. Because now you know you can come into this 4-hour candle and handle your business. What day was that? Well, this is a daily candle. Then you come into this 4-hour candle.
You see, I missed yen, pound yen last night.
Pound yen last night? What about it? What happened?
Yeah. Because I chosen the 240, the doji, but it was a week away of a week that did that return.
Pound yen. Long or short? What are you talking about? Short.
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 And 165 per 100. 165 even.
165. 165 even? Short.
Yeah, it was
165 up here?
Yeah, 165.
All right, so look. If you looked last night, 165 is dope. You're right. But you didn't look at this dude right here. You didn't look at this dude, and you didn't look at this to say that you're not going to let him make it here. He's not or she's not going to let you make it up here. No, sir. And if you look at this in a weekly, bigger picture, Mr. 5-Minute Man, what is this in a weekly? This is the top of the previous week's candle.
Yep. Yeah.
So we got to get here with it. Like last week was red. Last week, Sunday, you should have been looking at this and waiting 3 days for this to hit today and short this way to get down here.
Yeah.
So it was this candle. I know you were probably waiting for that, but it was that guy right up there. Bam. And you're not going to be always right. I'm not always right, but this was it. Because now look at this candle. Then now I'm going to look at you. Okay, you dropped below this. You broke. This candle looks like it made a decision. Market did this, and then this candle did that. It looks like somebody with a lot of money made this decision. Then you got this above. This above. This one underneath. Yeah, man, this is crazy right here. See, I wish I could see every trade. I wish I could see every trade. I think we drew this. Yes, in the morning, all the yen shorts, longs and shorts. Oh, this was fire. These are the mornings where I don't sleep at night looking at charts, and I get up and I just can't wait to go to sleep. So I don't want to stare at a trade for 2 more hours after I get off the live. I like literally crawl right back. I literally crawl back in bed after live sometimes. Because I'm looking at stuff at nighttime. And if I'm up looking at the Euro Aussie, Euro New Zealand, making sure to break a number, if I'm adding to a trade, like when you get here, I'm going to put some more lots on you. And then I look at the clock and I got 2 hours before this live starts. I'm like, oh. So I stay up long enough to do the live. And then when the live's over, gone. And then I wake up and be like, the trades during the lives in the morning are working. So, you know, I don't usually trade in the morning. So I guess it's just like you said, like I said, you know, the more you challenge yourself, the better you'll get. You could not get me to look at trade at the mornings, but because I'm doing YouTube lives now, I have to do it.
I got a position open on CAD yen.
Look at this pound CAD down here, folks. This just looks. If this makes it to this trend line break down here somewhere, if it breaks this low and comes down in here, it's like dropping ground beef in a piranha tank. See this right here? Somewhere in this candle is some demand. Now, last week, I'm not going to say you shouldn't have shorted it, or earlier this week, but in this candle, it has to be some demand somewhere. Just got to look. I probably love this more than anything. I believe this is going to short right down in here, probably even further. This still going to drop some more. It broke this too. This little area right here. Just don't know where it's going to drop from. Where you going to drop from? Drop from. BJ, you looking at something? I wonder what this might do. BJ over there probably taking a trade on the low and telling us about it. Ah, you Euro Yen? Well, this was really the original zone. This was a great Euro Yen from the other morning. Top of the daily with the hangover. Same thing as the pound yen. And oh, look at, come on, y'all. Nobody took none of these trades the other morning either. Beautiful though. I didn't think they were going to drop from right there. You know, I couldn't wait to go to sleep. Oh, this was at nighttime. No, this was a morning joint, 9 o'clock. We was in here. Don't nobody want, you got to look at these daily candles and these 4-hour candles, the bottoms and tops of them. When I see this, and look how many lows this broke. Every low to the left, smashed by one candle. Bong, 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 bong. Shut up. There's going to be some selling here. Period. There's no question about that. And you got, you know, a hangover from last night. Hangover 3 or 2. And then you got the 4-hour Big Daddy right here. Come on. This is the stuff you wait for. You know, instead of in them, you know, nothing wrong with small. I'm not against anybody with small time frames. Don't get me to, you know, but just trying to help people get more out of what you're doing. I remember this trade too, man. Just off of this candle. See the bottom of this candle? Same thing as the top of a daily candle, trading the bottom of a daily candle. With the trend though. Not just because you want to do it. Don't buy it like this. This when you sell it off the previous candle. This when you buy it. That's the what trades you've been taking lately since you've been gone till November.
I haven't traded too much, just to watch charts, but
Yeah, you've been living life.
some time off.
Actually
I
enjoy.
took a little, yeah, I took a little bit of time off. So
Okay.
getting back into it now.
I like when you take time off. Your pictures look different when you take time off from trading. They all family, all family travel, vacation, food, beach pictures. I'm like, oh, this is why you're not trading. Oh. Did anybody see this Euro? Oops. Euro Aussie off of this candle? This might continue to go too, folks. See that little swoosh? Hold on. Previous day. I was in this, man. Off of this candle right here. Just off of this supply zone, really. There was a demand zone right at this supply zone, right at this little supply area. Structure. I still might hold this little case who wants to dive deeper and deeper. That little drop base rally down in there. Let's see. See these buyers right here? See these fools? That's who I'm trying to see. These cats right in here. And if that thing pops in here, you know, you catch you a little, because this broke this high. And it broke this one too. So this long broke this high and this one. But now is it, you know, it's getting it to come back is the whole thing. And I'm sure we got another, it looks like it wants to leave right now. See, when I see these candles like this, real bullish or really bearish, I'm looking at the zone in this. Because when you see it like this and it broke these highs, there's a supply zone in here that this broke through. As you can see all of this, and this is a drop, base drop. And this came and said, especially if I see selling pressure pushing down and then you did that, there's got to be some buying power in that. This is where I was looking at and totally fumbled it. Bumbling. I wonder how strong the euro is right now. I don't know if we want to short the euro. Let's look at some FinViz. The euro's up in front. I don't know if we want to shorten the euros right now. The dollar is weak, folks, for the moment. So, Wednesday the 18th, 2 o'clock in the morning, we have pound news, 2 o'clock a.m. For all you people that like to be nocturnal like myself and sleep upside down hanging from the ceiling. Here you go. 2 o'clock in the morning. Tomorrow we got some CAD. No, this happened already. Tripping. Tonight we got news. This is why I looked at this. Aussie news. So this is where I'm hoping. This is why I stayed in the Euro New Zealand, and I should have stayed in the Euro Aussie, because the news for the Aussie could be bad. The news for the New Zealand could be bad. And do you know what that means? 9:30 tonight for all you nocturnals. 10 o'clock. So you know I'm going to be up with some popcorn looking at this. This and baseball highlights. What did Aaron Judge do today? Go Yankees. 9:30 tonight. Relative strength. New Zealand is weak. Part of the reason why we try to stay in that thing. The Swiss got strong a little bit. What else is strong? US. I wouldn't short that thing just yet. Look at the yen, people. The yen has come back and thriving. Okay, so if you've seen this, let's go see if what would have happened if we looked at this straight out the gate. All New Zealand pairs. Well, we see what's happening now. Let's see the New Zealand yen. I just want to look at it and see what would have happened if we came straight out the gate. Let's see what this. Yeah, this is a short though. I'd have to let it come back in here. This moving average is what I'm scared of. Trying to be slick. It's gonna be a short, but it's gonna be brief. I don't trust all of this. And you wait for your alert to go off. Or you take the high road, the one up here. Depending on, you go look and see where the area that got the most influence. Where is the most influential? We broke all kind of highs, so it might be hard to find. 81,500. You got to come in here, player. It might break from this, from 81 even, because this broke 81. So it could do one of these numbers. Since the yen is so strong and then New Zealand's so weak, it could just do one of these Watusis. Let me check the chat in case somebody's yelling at me on YouTube. Question. Pound yen, what's up, Louis? Pound yen question? Type it, let me know. Aussie short. Aussie short 1 hour drop base drop. Man, we got some other eyes. 1 hour drop base drop. Yeah, kind of the same picture as a New Zealand yen. The dollar is still strong. Is the dollar, let me see, is New Zealand or the Aussie both weak? Aussie dollar. I know what I was doing. I was watching TV. I got some cereal. That's what happened. I sat like a big kid and ate cereal. Watched TV. You know when you ain't have this certain cereal in a long time, like almost since you was a kid, then you just felt like you want some this particular day. Oh yeah. I put bananas in it and everything, Esther. I cut up bananas. I got strawberries. The big bowl too. That's what I did. Oh man, that was delicious. You just walking in the grocery store bored out your mind. Like, I haven't had that in a while. Let me try that. I do like this. I do. I'm just this little. Let me see what's underneath. Yeah. So this level on level right here. Let's see what this level on level do. So I'm going to ignore 250 because you got 250 up here, but this right here looks like a level on level, and this has no wick at the back at 7 even. No wick. That's a very demonstrative candle. This candle is what broke the lows to the left. This candle. See, it's more two charts than just, oh, this is like a good zone. What did it do? Is it telling you a story? Like, this is saying, I really tried to go long here in this demand zone, but the sellers told me to kill myself. And we broke the low, so they really meant it. That's what that's telling me. I'm not just like, oh, this looks cute at a whole number. No. I need more than that. You just can't convict somebody because of one piece of evidence. I need as much evidence as I can get. If you got 20 pieces of evidence, I need to see it. All 20. I need to see you break lows, highs, moving averages, what's underneath, what's curving, relative strength. I need to know everything. I need to know. It's like getting the bank, going in the bank. We don't need to know your address now. I need to know your last 5 addresses. You feel me? Matter of fact, I need you to put some people on here I can call and ask them about you. I need some references. You got some people I can call and ask them about you too? Yeah. You might want to ask this currency pair for some references. What cereal was I eating? Was it Frosted Flakes or Cheerios? I went and bought like 3 cereals. I was a true child in the grocery store yesterday. I went and got honey turkey. I went and got all kind of snacks. I was trying to eat healthier, so I got, instead of gummy bears and all that stuff I like, I went and got like the trail mix thing. I like the one with the cranberries in it, not always just with the raisins. I got the one with the cranberries in it, the dried cranberries. Fancy pants cereal? What was I supposed to get? Cornflakes, you got to add sugar to it, so I just get it out the way. Fancy cereal. You cut up a banana in that thing and some strawberries? Oh, my God. All I needed was cartoons. I like this, though. It's pretty. I would just check it first. It's these little areas right here I ain't feeling right now. And this little moving average underneath pushing this way, like it might want to retest this high. Like, what are you doing? I believe it's going to fall, though, from this candle. Just, what's this, 4 hour? I give it the 9 o'clock candle. Maybe the 9 o'clock candle will get up in here. Let me erase this again before everybody get confused. And we got no wick at the back here too. No wick at the back, for those that don't understand what I'm saying, is that the candle just opened and went up or down. Which means we don't care what you're selling here. We don't care what you're buying here. It's basically the market makers saying we don't care what you're trying to do. This is what we're doing. You know, so when price goes back to these Beautiful pattern right here, 90 even. 90-minute drop, base drop with friends right here. It's pretty dope. If price gets here, I like this. We broke this. And we got some friends right here. Friends. One. Nothing wrong with adding to your cereal. Yeah, you got to. Like, the thing is with too, when you trade like this, you better find something to do. Because you can't look at the trade that you're in for those 2-3 days that you're in it. Or you can't stare at the chart waiting for 2 days for price to get to your zone. You can't, so what I'm doing is finding stuff to do. Like, I'm about to get really into my health and cooking and stuff like that. Less eating out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna sit here and eat when I'm not in trade so I can gain all my weight back since I had my accident. I'm gonna sit here until I gain 50 pounds. I got me a new air fryer. I got juice. BJ will tell you I took my time and got everything. I got the Vitamix, new Vitamix. I got everything I need. I just probably need a steamer. That's it. I even got cast iron skillet, crock pot. I got everything. I took my time and got every piece of what I needed. Every piece. Aussie, New Zealand, I sure didn't pay attention to this last night. I got to start staying. Well, either that or maybe we need to start, I would say a group, but I need to be next to somebody where we can look at 10 trades, 10 charts and manage all 10. Because it's a lot when you're looking at all these charts and then let's say you find 5 good trades. Are you going to be able to manage 5 trades at one time? Esther can. 5 of these, 5 Euro Aussies, New Zealand's going back and forth like this, I go crazy. This is a beautiful trade, but this is what you want. Up. Trend. I forgot I drew this. Forgot what day this was, but it came in this candle. See how I be looking for the bullish candle. The one that's telling the story. Not you little. No. I need the one that's telling me the story. This is the one that says, moving on up. We going up from here. Okay. This candle said that 1.10250 is cool with me. Beautiful trade. Drop base rally. This was good too. Sometimes you can stay in a trade all week, or sometimes you can take the same trade or the same currency 2 or 3 times. Take it, get out, look at it again. Since you know it's strong, you can take the next trade again the next day. I know, Louis. Do you wait for a certain candlestick pattern? There are different patterns that work. Is knowing the ones that work. And then being disciplined. What's your favorite ones? Like, I like these. If you see, Louis, you just started watching these, but anybody that's been watching my Zooms for a while, you know what zones I like. You know, I like these drop-based rallies, rally-based drops. You know, I like dojis, level on levels, no wick at the back, level on level like this, where I got 2 drop-based drops or 2 rally-based rallies. Oh, I'm in that. And you broke some lows. That's free money. I like zones that are almost free money like zones. So if I'm looking at an uptrend and I see this, I know from here that this is the bottom of a candle. I don't even have to go to the daily or the 4-hour. I know that this might even be the bottom of the weekly. But I know I can wait right here for this to come down and pop back up at 250 or close to it. And these are the trades you want to, you know, and then you know this is the top of the quadrant somewhere. So you know I'm going to take profits here, get out, or what? You know this is here. So part of trading is knowing where you're going before you get in the trade. It's like driving. You know, knowing where you're going before you get in the car. Because most people do know where they're going before they get in the car. Trading's the only one where we don't know where we're going before we get in the car. Well, wherever the market takes us, I'm fine with that. No. You got to know where you're going. That's why I draw it. Dang, this was beautiful. Nobody took. I wish somebody was in here these mornings because this crazy. What time do we start the lives? 7:30 in the morning or 7:30, right? Or 8 o'clock. Dang. This was the long. This from this week too. Remember Sunday? Sunday. This is again waiting for the bottom. From this whole thing, forget all of this. I'm going to wait here in the uptrend. Forget all of this. Forget all of this. I'm going to wait up here. So you're ignoring all of this for 2-3 days until you get here for that. And vice versa. This was, yes, on Sunday. When you think price won't get back down here, one candle Sunday came right back down here. Right to the zone. We had the 4-hour, bottom of the 4-hour, and then we had the actual hammer. I like hammers. Hammers work, and that's new because before in the past I wasn't really a hammer man, but I mess with them hammers at the bottom and at the tops. Or I mess with them hammers. They say something, and in that hammer, if you can find a zone and a level on level, this is all the convict. Like, oh, there's a zone here, there's a level on level here. We broke this high. This move was real strong. The Swiss is weak. I'm adding all of that up. This is a whole number. This is 69 even. I'm adding all that up in my head. So before I convict a trade, I got like 15 witnesses. I even know because this is the Aussie, I know this is a trade you can take during the Asia session because this is an Aussie pair. Everything. Like, okay, if I do trade this right now, what's the chances of it working? Well, it's an Asia session, so I should get some volatility with it. Okay? This actually worked for a little bit, huh? This little zone here, I think we drew one morning. Forgot what this was. It was in this daily candle somewhere. It was this 4-hour candle that broke this. See these 4-hour, when something's strong, you can catch that bottom of that 4-piece and then to the top of the 4-piece. Back down. How many candles do you like in the zone? Oh boy. We in here. Mr. Mike Mitch, what's up, brother? On pound yen, strong daily bearish move. I wonder what the rest of the cryptos, I ain't even looked at them yet. I got me stuck in it. This was such a good trade, Kel. Beautiful, man. Bullish candle. I love it. Little hammer down here. Inverted doji. Oh, this is definitely a pattern that I love. Hammer with this. This is sell, sell, sell. Moving average pushing me down. And then the next candle said, who do you think you're talking to? Matter of fact, let me tell you. Let me tell you a little story. Because look at this. Push, 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 push. This is reading all of this. Is reading. It's like practicing Braille or another language. You look at this enough, you can read the chart. That's what I'm trying to get to y'all to do. And all these friends over here, you don't think, what? Good job, Kale. You'll be able to put some meat on that bread soon. You won't just be bread, huh?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You'll have some meat on there in a minute. Some cheese. Some condiments. It ain't just bread. Let's go to I don't like this. I think up here is a little better. Something about how, see this? And it broke all of that. It's a counter trend long to the short. So you just have to wait for that. Somebody could have snatched that little bit at 500 today, huh? That's 50 pips almost. Right at the bottom. It's too easy. Pound yen long. Hold on, what'd you say, Louis? Pound yen strong daily bearish move. Yeah, I see that, but we also got, the homeboys over here. We still got weakness in the yen in the daily though, but the pound, Trash. So yeah, I do see this candle. It's coming up off of it already. So basically you gave, because the trend is down, you didn't go long in this candle. You got to let that breathe. So you're looking at this kind of weekly-ish and it got to push this way. So basically from previous weeks, this was a short this week. Back to the long. Just off the previous week's candle. And if you quoted this, and I do want to get there too, so where we not in 5-minute candles, where we're quoting weekly charts on Sunday. And then we waiting 2 days for this, or 3, or whatever. This little thing right here, the yen is kind of strong. I don't see any shorting right here though. I don't see no friends in this zone. It's a no friend zone. Here we go. No friend zone. Somebody come get me. This was fire. Looks important right here, don't it? This zone looks very important right here. It looks like major. No friend zone. Maybe I might trust this drop at 6 even. Because the weakness of the yen, the strength of the yen, that should give you how many moving averages are here. If I'm going to short something, is there going to be a moving average here when you get here? Because that's going to help. If there's a moving average in my zone, when it gets there, it's going to help. Whether it's the long or the short, it's going to help. Push it down. Like you see this rally base drop right here? It's at the top. Very top. But this in a daily pushing, this above, and this touching helps out a lot. Because now price has to break through these moving averages. It's not easy to break through these moving averages at all. Just the yen's found some demand. Some of y'all might want to take this zone right above 159. I definitely wouldn't do 159. It would be 159.5, this zone, or 160 even. Let me see, 90 minute.
Can you check CAD yen?
CAD yen?
Yes, sir.
No. Yeah, this is flying too up. Daily low. Let's see something. See, this is the wick over wick. And this is the rally-based rally that this broke through. So there's going to be a zone here, and there's probably going to be a zone right above it. This just from years. See that? This is the one above it. This is just from years of experience because I'm looking for the actual zone that broke this. What mashed through this? That's what I'm looking for. Because this should have kept the market maybe going up. See this wick over wick in the daily? Price mighta, shoulda went up there, but it didn't. So I'm looking for the candle that spliced through all of that, which would probably be this one. Excuse me. Mr. Mike Mitch, thank you for praying for me, sir. You know, we always need prayer warriors on the team. Pray some of these trades work. We got 100.5 too. Sound like a record radio station, didn't it? 100.5 FM. 100.5 FM radio. Yeah, this is what I see, sir. I don't know. This might could work too. Somebody might take this high because of this base drop right here at the 1 even. Somebody might take this, but I'm looking for the story. Which somebody broke something. Yeah, you broke something, but this broke a key level. So I want to find what broke what. And then you're looking for friends too. I want to see how these zones work. Like how many sellers you got. That sell right there. Excuse me. So I'm looking for, a lot of people think I just draw zones. I look for so much other stuff. Trend, curve, moving averages. Have you been sold here before? Numbers. I might look for 10, 15 things. Bullish, bearish candle. What did you break? No wick at the back. I'm looking at everything. I'm only saying that so people, don't think, oh, I'm just drawing zones to be drawing them. And if they work, they work. No. I'm taking fingerprints over here. I'm riding fingers over the ink over here. You have to break something. But y'all that been following me for a while know how I trade anyway. So it ain't like, big bullish moves. And you broke this supply zone and did that. So why wouldn't I be here? Duh. Yeah. That would make a whole, with an uptrend. I don't want to short against this guy. No. The Aussie and the New Zealand are both weak, but the Aussie is just a smidget stronger than the New Zealand. What is this? Did we draw anything here? What is this? This was a nice little long here, though. Nobody saw this? So even though this is a downtrend, it's also, too, what time am I looking at the chart? Because sometimes I'll look at the chart, something's in a downtrend, but it's right here. So instead of taking the short, I'll take this quick long and be about my business. My day is over. Even though it's, see that drop base rally? Louis, these are the patterns I like. Hope you're looking at this thing. Level on level. That's like, it's 2 rally-based rallies. I would have definitely drew that. Tonight or earlier today, 1 o'clock candle. How many pips is that? From 500 area. That's 25 piece. That's kidnappable. Especially when you're just sitting here eating cereal. Aussie yen. Yeah. Aussie yen looks tasty because, and this is what helps me pick other pairs. Or what makes you pick a pair over another pair? Because this pair had more convincing traits. Maybe you need some friends in your zone. Another zone might look good, but ain't got this in it. So I might pick it because of that. Like, nah, you ain't got friends in your zone. Ain't messing with that. How strong the move was, the number, where the moving average is. I might like this short, but then another short got the 200 right there when it hits. So I might go look and be like, oh, the 200 is in the zone with the trade. Like this, US yen, all week. And then it did this. The 200 was right there. Chilling. This just kind of pump fake this. I believe this would blow this and come down here. This is the trick right here. See, years ago, and this could work too. I still wouldn't take it. Years ago, oh, it's about to go long. That thing come right here, boop, 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 and come here. It might work though, because it's a daily candle, a strong one, and we got some push underneath it. And we broke through daily wick over wick. You see this daily wick over wick? This candle blew through this wick over wick. Also going into different time frames, to convince. Also, like, you might see a zone and then have to go in other time frames to make sure. You got to go deliberate. Let me go look at this thing in a 12-hour time frame. Let me go look at it in this time frame until you're convinced. That way you're not gambling. The more you do, the more the gamble decreases. The more checks you have, the more check-offs you got, the gambling starts to wither away because all of these decisions are based off education, not guesses. Okay, so the more you know and the more you check for, the less you're a gambler. You're not just buying and selling somewhere because it's cute. You're buying and selling because you didn't quoted this. You noticed the weekly high with the weekly moving average above it. You see that. So you know somewhere up in here, duh. Rally base drop, base drop. Put your stop above 500. Get you that. But you got to be sitting here. You don't look at it after this. You saw this Sunday. You had to see that Sunday. What's this down here? See how price likes to pop up right around in here? And this is the bottom. It's like this the top, this the bottom. But the trend is down, so that would make me, there's no long in here. If the trend was up, then maybe, see if the trend is up, this way I'm looking to go long. If the trend is down, I'm looking to go short. Y'all know that, right? Short on the pound dollar. US yen is a short somewhere in this candle. Obviously, y'all know that. It's a beautiful 212. I already like this. Cherish the love. Excuse me. Then over time, you learn what you love. And then over time, you learn what you love and you get disciplined. So you learn what you love over time and then discipline to wait for what you love, and that's it. And, you know, yo, I need to make some money. Oh, I seen somebody balling on YouTube, or I seen somebody buy a new car and I need one. No. Trade like you don't need the money. Very, very, very real. Very real. If you trade like you don't need the money, those 2 days you wait for your trade, you can wait. If you trade like you need the money every day, it's going to be tough. Because you're not going to wait for those good trades. You're just going to just do whatever you do, what you like. That ain't bad. Look at all the friends to the left. I would probably go long on a New Zealand dollar around here. So maybe. Is anything underneath it? Oh, a little bit. It did break this supply zone right here, though. See this wick over wick? And this drop, base drop, it blew this, came down, and then pushed up. Let me see something. 15 hour. Bam. Bam. It's the work you got to do, and you'll see this. You don't do the work, you won't see it. 12 hour. 10 hour. Looking for something else. I'm looking for this. That's going to fall right into that. This is where the audio kid. That's where this happened. Right. This is where the ball said hike and offensive, defensive line went. Crash. And then somebody won. Hit this level on level supply zone, came back down, and then I got something for you. Right in here. And also, too, Slide like a fox. You got to think, if I was trying to trick me, what would I do? Having that mindset helps when you trade. If I was trying to trick me and take my money, what would I do? Blow past this into here. And then being comfortable with, if it doesn't come down here and it just leaves from right there, you got to be comfortable. There's so many trades that happen, it doesn't make sense. That's the emotions. FOMO, fear of missing out. I get so emotional. Now, what if you could wait for that right there? Ooh, wait. And it's probably something in here too. I just ain't finished yet. Probably something in here too. Because this is the fight right here over this little area. And this drop base rally that set it off. And we got a couple friends here. That's why you do this on Sunday, so that the week flows smoother. You're not doing this during the week while it's happening. You're doing it while the market is still. That's pretty nice. I like that right there. You got a hit though, player. If you don't come down here, I ain't messing with you. And then you got this drop base rally hammer time down there. This is kind of counter trend, but at the same time, there's two higher highs off the low. We didn't break this though. But this is where the trend, and then this candle said, bang. We didn't break this high, but if you look at this from another time frame, just look at that, just like that. And then look at this candle, and look at this too. This looked like the news might take this thing this way. Y'all see that New Zealand dollar? It looks kind of tasty, don't it? It is weak, that's the thing, and the dollar's strong. But we got news coming out, so who knows what this might do. Then you go look at what we bouncing off of. So if it did pop up, this is why. It's probably going to go back up in here and find some sellers. We got higher highs in the daily. 1, 2, 3 highs in the daily. There's some conjunction in here. To break this, you had to be some conjunction function with your junctions going on in here. Anybody have any questions? I'm going to stay away from low-hanging fruit. Yeah, we're trying to change people's eyes, especially a couple friends of mine, you know, trying to get them out the fire. I can't make anybody do anything, but, you know, over the quarantine and being in the house and trading and, you know, looking at smaller time frames, plus I had my little accident. I think I bumped my head. I had to get back to trading how I normally trade. I got to get out these small time frames. And get back to, you know, 50 pips or better, 150 pips or better. That way you don't have to take so many trades. And then you have part of your day to do other stuff and your weekend to do other things. Like cereal and peeling mangoes after they get soft, after you get them from farmer's market. Because I got me 6 mangoes. 6 of them. I got 6. I'm about to wait. I'm waiting for one to get soft right now. What's this? Oh, it's a cat. Hold on, folks. See this right here? Not this candle, but this one. 500 area. This is the trickery. They'll go past this and come in here and pop a little bit. I just don't know if this is the news, so I don't know what they're going to try right here. Because we do have news in about a half hour. Y'all see this? They're not fooling nobody. There we go, where I was at before. Yes, sir. Y'all see that? Yeah, y'all see it. That's the creamy filling right there. That's the Pop-Tart right there. After you pull it out the toaster, warm and gooey, that's what this is right here. This the toaster strudel. I have no sense, excuse me. This is where they sell, keep the trend down. No. Ow. I'm not saying trade this because news is coming out, but if it get here and pop, remember I told you. See, art, this is supposed to be the fun part, because when you do this the right way and you get paid for it, this is fun. Like, I see you. It's like hide and go seek. Red light, green light. Like, stop playing. Red light, green light, like charts. Red charts, green charts. Pretty dope, right? Red light, green light. Like I peekaboo, I see you. But you gotta do it right to where you make the money to where it becomes fun. Where you're in these trades off the previous candle like this for 2-3 days, and you're like, ha ha ha, life is good. But if you're not doing that, it's not fun. Just trying to make it fun. Any questions, anybody? Type of slickery is gonna happen right here. And again, it could just blow past all this, but I think it's gonna come down here and do some 9:30 at night, Nick at night, New Zealand at night. Anybody want to look at anything else before I get up out of here? Any questions?
That trade, the cat yen is giving me 1-1.
Right now? From that zone?
Yes, sir. From that zone. From the first zone.
From the short here? This one? This one? This drop, base drop right here?
Yes, sir.
It's cool. This one right here though?
Yeah, but I'm no, the first one.
I know, I got you.
Yeah.
And it could work. I'm not right all the time. I'm a human being.
No. But I moved my stop loss to break even in case the price is acting funny right now.
Yeah, but this is the actual whole zone right here. You got to give 100 even some room to breathe. This whole drop, base drop is the zone. So I don't know where your stop loss is, because price could come up here and then fall.
My stop loss right now is in 99.845.
Yeah, be careful, because this the whole zone. This is actually the drop, base drop, and it just hit the tip of it. And price could come in here and do this and then fall.
Yep.
So when you look at these zones, just, there's no wick at the back too.
Yep.
So it just hit it.
Yeah.
Good job though, bud.
I put it like 2 to 1 and let's see what happens.
Hey, it's weak and the yen is strong. Look like it's doing something.
Let's see.
It look like it's doing something.
Right now it's 1 to 1. But the scalping, I just need like what? 20 pips and I'm good.
What I didn't know and what we were never told is that 20 to 40 pips is a day trade. I did not know that. But see, when you know that and now you're trading under the right education and you get 30 pips, you don't lose your mind because in actuality, that is a day trade. 30 pips, 40 pips is a day trade. I'll send you the information.
What is it?
I don't know. I guess it's like 10 pips or 5 pips. But see,
10 pips?
right. But see, you know how we were trained and how we were educated. We thought that 30, 40 pips was a scout because
that's why.
Because we're capable of getting so much more. Right. And 30 pips that's a day trade. That's why I have that information on our Facebook page so that y'all can get the right frame of mind. I figure if y'all know that and I tell you that, you can kind of change how you think. Yeah, but see, now you'll think different.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Like when I was scouting, I get like 20, 25 pips, but I just want to get 30, 35, and then the price turn them against me and boom. You go on
Instagram right now. It's people that's driving Ferraris off 25 pips a day. They just mastered that 25 pips. I'm about to do it.
Yeah.
I'm about to do it. You about to see me do it.
Oh, yeah. Listen, I'm with you, man. You do it. I follow you.
It's just mastering what you do. Like if I can master these 4-hour candles, it's problem. I feel like I'm almost there though, but if I can master the bottom and tops of these 4-hour candles, we are there. With the trend, catching these moves like this at the bottom, we are there. And just riding the wave. Kale keeps catching these hammers down here. See how I went directly to the top, Kale?
Yeah,
right to the top.
Sir.
The 4-hour joint. Wow. Right to it. So you can have your zone drawn already, target already done, and be eating cereal. Right to the top. It's just because the trend is up, it's not going just, because the trend is up. Good trade though, but I think we saw this the other morning though. The other night, I think I saw this. Or was it the morning? I don't know what day, but this was fire too. This was too. All of this. The Swiss has been giving so many good, and the pound has been giving so many good trades. It's ridiculous.
Took me out of the trade.
You said took you out?
Hit my stop loss. Breaking even. That's it. It's going up.
I was hoping that it would come down so I could get in this CAD Swiss. I was hoping this come right in and go bloop. Depending on, let's see. This is the bottom of a daily low. We got 2, 3 higher lows here, bottom of a daily low. This daily candle actually broke the highs to the left. And this is a trend line break. That's not even half the story. I need to see a number here. I need to see relative strength. I need to see 15 things that's going to make me take this trade right here. To convince me. Dojis, hammers, show me. I'm not just going to be buying here because you said so. I need to see the reasons. I need to see the reasons that don't look too bad. Is the CAD still strong? The Swiss got strong, but the CAD still in there. All right, y'all. Aussie dollar bears. Let's look at some news. When the Australian unemployment report and how could it affect the Aussie dollar? We didn't even read this. Avalanche. Is that a stock or is that a crypto? I don't even know what that is. This is why this is so important. Sometimes just reading this stuff before you trade or just tell you what to do. Very important. When the Aussie unemployment report and how it could affect the dollars. What does that mean? The Aussie dollar is going to go up? After this, I'm gonna get up out of here, folks. Train your eyes, people. Train your eyes. Once you see it, you can hit. It's like the home run derby. You can hit one every day. Read the book, One Good Trade. It might make you work hard enough just for that one good trade. Sometimes all it takes is one trade to change your life. And you'll quit before you... One good trade. That's all it takes. Sometimes one good trade. A lot of us don't get there, you know. Need to get to that one good trade, because you get that one good trade and you get it while you know what you're doing. So now your account never goes back to where it was, because from this one good trade and finally you got it, you understand what you're doing, and at this point you're disciplined, or should be. That one good trade, you never turn around after that, because from that trade on you're applying the right, you know, fundamentals. You're doing the right thing. You don't go back from that after that one good trade. You don't go back to blowing an account or nothing after that, because after that, it's now this is a job. The one good trade gave you enough money now, and enough money in your account to where now every day you make money is like going to work every day, and you should be able to get a day's pay out of the market with an account size of this account size. And sometimes all you need is one good trade. And after that, knowing what you're doing. Not one lucky trade. Notice he didn't say one lucky trade, one good one. People do get lucky. So it's not one lucky trade, it's one good one. You catch something like one of these yen pairs waiting down here, because now you know what you're doing. And now you're patient. You might even took this one day in the morning, but you really waiting for this. Ain't no coming back after that, because you know what you're doing at this point. You waited for this to come up and then drop. One good trade and you know what you're doing. Relative strength. You catch something that's all green, all red. Oh yeah. It's still trying. It actually went up a little higher. It's still going. Keep going, baby. This is what I'm trying to do now. I'm not trying to do the I need this now. For 3 days, I need all of that. While I'm teaching and talking and doing streams, I need to be in trades that I can ignore. And the same thing for y'all. Like, I would love for y'all to be in trades and be in them 3-4 days where you just forget, like, oh, I'm in a trade. Like, I love that feeling when I wake up in the morning and I took a trade the night before, and I wake up like, am I in a trade? And then I look at it and it looks like this in the morning. It's the greatest feeling ever. All right. Y'all got any questions? Email me, let me know. I love y'all so much for being here and being so supportive. Did anybody in the YouTube chat have any questions? I was like 5 years old, so I didn't know. Get papers from customs to bring back fruits. Yes, you do. You have to get back papers to bring back anything live. But I got some mangoes here. I got a few of them. It's summertime. Mark, what's up, man? Good to see you, brother. Be a sponge, man. Forever a student of life. Forever. The day you stop learning, you might as well put yourself in the dirt. What you waking up to? Okay? And if you know everything, spend your day giving it to somebody else. Be encouraged. Be an example. Folks, I appreciate you again. Esther, Raphael, Kale, BJ, I see y'all in a quick minute. I see y'all tomorrow. Actually, we'll be here tomorrow.
Thanks.
And tomorrow morning, I'm going to post the results of the Euro, Aussie, and Euro New Zealand long. I'm going to post the results of them on YouTube. It's not going to be a live. I'm going to just record it and then post it. All right, y'all?
All right.
All right, good night.
Good night,
All right.
y'all. I'll see y'all in a minute. God bless. And as always, love somebody other than yourself. Peace.
Peace.
All right, folks, my YouTubers, appreciate y'all for stopping by. My YouTube was acting funny earlier today. I'm not a professional yet streamer, but I'm working on it. I'm almost there. I'm getting the hang of it though. It's fun for like a teenager with a new toy. But thanks for stopping by, folks. I appreciate it. If you have any questions, please like, comment, subscribe, share this page with somebody that you might think needs some education. You never know what may happen. Just send it in their direction. 5-10 years ago, I didn't know nothing about a chart or a candle or nothing. So today, I couldn't go a day without looking at a chart. So you never know what you may start or spring up in somebody else. Okay, each one teach one. Learning is earning and sharing is caring. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for watching, and we are out.